Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel,
And I'm Spencer Williams.
and today we're taking a look once again at the top-selling games of November 2023. Actually, I shouldn't say once again. It's the first time we've ever looked at the best-selling games of November 2023. But we do this as a monthly show with Spencer here from GameNerdz, and we're using GameNerdz data. And I'm very excited about today's data because today's data is post-Essen data and the beginning of the Christmas season data.
Yes, and I think it's going to be obvious that that's what's going on here. Things have shifted quite a bit, and not so much the hot games. You're going to see a lot of games on here that I think may have been on, like gift guides, for example. I think that's why you might see some of these appear. So I'll be interested to hear your input on why you think that they're on the list, but or where they ended up on the list. So let's get into it. So we start with the top 5 selling expansions from November. And the number 5 one has been off the list for a few months, but it returns as a companion to the number 1 expansion from the previous month, which you have that
Previous
in front
month
of
was
you.
Wingspan Asia, so this would be,
Well, the previous month was Ark Nova Marine Worlds.
you know what, maybe I should look at the right month. You're right, Ark Nova Marine Worlds. So this would be the map pack from Ark Nova?
Map pack number 1, which, as you said, is barely an expansion, but it counts. And I contributed to that. I got one for my friend for his birthday, so maybe that's what pushed it over the edge. So you too
It's an easy gift to buy people, that's for sure.
It is. You too can have an impact on the list. Just buy stuff from us, and there you go. So yeah, map pack number 1 is the 5th top selling expansion. Number 4 is was also on last month's list. It is from a popular game. It was last month. I'll just go ahead and say it. It jumped to one place. This is Bitoku Restaurant expansion.
Ah, okay. Wow. You know what? I wasn't expecting this expansion to do so well. I know Bitoku's a very popular game, but it already seems like it's really full of stuff. To add more seems like a lot. But then again, people buy expansions they never play anyway. So there is that.
Guilty. That's me. So that was number 3. That was number 4. And then number 3 is the first time that this has appeared on the list. We've had it for pre-order for a few months, and this is still in pre-order form. It is for a very popular small game. You might say that this is a little bit more spicy.
No, I'm going to guess this is the Sea Salt and Paper expansion.
That's correct. Sea Salt and Paper Extra Salt coming in at number 3 of the top 5 expansions. So
it's another tiny stocking stuffer.
Yeah. But I haven't even looked into what this adds. Have you?
I have actually still not played the base game.
Oh, okay.
So I need to get on the ball about that.
You do, yeah. You're behind everybody. Catch up.
Salt.
The ketchup would go with your salt. Yeah, there you go. Which is funny. I've noticed that a lot of traffic for our search results are sea salt and pepper. So it's a common mistake. Coming in at number 2 is on the list again. This is now out and available. This is for a popular game, +1. It's an award-winning game. This is Cascadia Landmarks.
Oh, Cascadia Landmarks moved up to the number 2 slot. Well, that's interesting. I know Cascadia is very popular. They just announced 2 roll and write games for Cascadia.
I saw that, yeah. A lot of people excited about that.
But now I'm wondering what number 1 is, because there's number 1 and number 2 from last month, so one of them has to have fallen. I'm going to guess Lost Ruins fell down, and it's still Ark Nova at the top.
That's correct. Number 1 is Ark Nova Marine Worlds, and the reason is that the Ark Nova or the Lost Ruins expansion is sold out. So otherwise, it would be up there as well. I mean, I wanted that for Christmas, and I'm not going to buy it from anywhere else, so I'll just have to wait, I guess, or ask for someone else to buy it for me from somewhere else. So, but yeah, we'll wait till we get a restock on that. If you're looking for that, you can set a restock alert on the website. But for now, we'll go on to the top 10.
All right, games. Now, this is going to be interesting. I'm curious what's going to be up there or not.
I think number 10 might surprise you. You're
supposed to say that about number 6. I think number 6 will surprise you. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So number 10 will surprise you. It has not been on the list for several months, but several months ago, it would not have surprised you one bit to see it at number 1, for example. I don't know. I think you're seeing a lot of people want it because it's been popular throughout the entire year. It's a very eco-centric game.
Earth. Earth is back.
Earth is back. And it's not like we had a restock or anything. We've had it, but I think people are just might be contributing is the whole buying it for Christmas kind of thing. So
I think Christmas shopping guides, a lot of them have had Earth on it, so that's probably the case.
Number 9 is probably going to be the number 1 most suggested stocking stuffer that you will see, and it was popular before this month, but I think you're going to see it become even more popular. Sea
salt and paper?
Correct. Sea salt and paper is number 9.
That was a great deduction on my part. Yeah. But you're right. It's a really small little game, and I know that this was also a recommended game on some Christmas lists. So, yeah, I can see that's the reason.
Yeah, absolutely. And then number 8 is not new to the list for this month, and it's very interesting. Number 8 and another one on the list fit into this very specific board game category that come from they are adaptations from a certain type of video game, and very cozy style video game. And so number 8 is going to be the Dwarf Romantic board game.
So this is the 3rd month, I believe, this has been on the list. Mm-hmm. September, October, November. That's interesting to me. I mean, it did win the Spiel des Jahres, so that is in the count there. Uh-huh. That's interesting. I didn't think this one have as much legs. I figured it'd be really popular in Europe, but I didn't know it'd be as popular in the U.S. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
Yep. So number 7. So then we're going on number 7. This was not on the list previously, or it's not the first time it's been on the list, but it has returned. Another potential great stocking stuffer. Small game, small card game. It's about looking for the best acts for your circus. Scout.
Oh, Scout. I forgot that was the theme of Scout. Scout has no theme. I was going to say Scout, and then you said circus. I was like, I wonder what it is. That's still Scout. Got it.
Yep, so number 7 is Scout. Again, another great stocking stuffer. Fits right in there. No surprise for that being on the list in that category. But number 6 is probably just has that continued buzz about it. And it was on the list previously from the previous month. It's a sequel of sorts. It's about
White Castle?
The White Castle.
The White Castle, you're right. White Castle is a burger joint. This is about an actual famous building in Japan. So,
a Magic Castle?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, DeVere just is always on fire. They got Pitoku expansion on the list, and they got the White Castle. Good for them.
I love the White Castle. I wanna own it and play it every day, maybe every other day. Okay, so now we get to number 5. This actually might surprise you. This is new to the list. It's never been on the list, but I kind of alluded to it when I was talking about Dwarf Romantic, about there being a particular type of video game category that has a board game adaptations. It's not particularly new, but it rhymes with new. Stardew Valley. That was bad. I'm sorry.
That was really bad.
I'm going off the cuff here.
All right. Stardew Valley was initially a pre-order that was sold. They just showed up out of nowhere. That was last year.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So this must be a second printing that is now available.
So we did get this restock in mid-October. So that wouldn't have been on the October list. So that's a little bit of what's going on there. But I could see a lot of interest in it as well. If there's any kind of, I've seen gift guides. They're like, here's a great board games for video gamers kind of thing. That could be what's going on here as well. Play a little bit into it.
Yeah, but you know what? That might not even be it, because so my son likes Super Mario, for example, a lot. So when I shop for Super Mario, I type Super Mario stuff or whatever in a search engine to bring up other things. So if someone knows people love Stardew Valley, they'll do a search and, oh, there's also a board game? Well, I know that so-and-so loves Stardew Valley. Here's the board game. I'm buying it for him.
That's also a very, very real possibility as well. I started playing this game for the first time last month, I think, and it's one of those cozy games, except I have a really hard time making money, which isn't different than real life, so it's not much of a... Just kidding. The joke was there. I had to go for it. Moving on. Number 4. We are at returning to the list, and this is... There was a long string of months where we saw several games from a single publisher on the list, and I didn't really see that. Did we have that last month? No, we still there's been a game from this publisher on the list every month, sometimes multiple. That you could say that the games that they do have a resurgence in popularity. They used to be cool, and now they're even better. They're remade.
Oh, this is Unmatched Adventures: Tale to a Maze.
No, actually, but it is.
Oh, this is. This one's back. Maximum Overdrive. Thunder Road.
Thunder Road Vendetta, number 4. And so, yeah, I had nothing crazy there as far as like reasons for it, other than it's just a very popular.
It's very, very popular. Yeah, this is a great game. Cool.
Yep. Moving on to number 3. This one's been on the list for several months too, but it has dropped a little bit because of a couple of other factors. But this is, I'll just go ahead, no more coy hints. This is Ticket to Ride Legacy. It dropped a little bit because another reason at the time of this recording, it did sell out because of the popularity. So it couldn't continue to get
a lot of people are playing this. I'm telling you, this is a legacy game I'm hearing people talk about. I'm currently playing through it with my family and having a good time with that. So, cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited to give that a try eventually. Number 2 is a new release. We had it for pre-order for a while, but it's finally going out to people. It's the latest Stonemaier game, so of course there's going to be a big following.
Oh, Apiary.
Apiary is number 2. Yeah.
Finally, Apiary has made the list. Yeah, Stonemaier's. I'm curious. Let's put a pin in this Apiary one and see how long this one lasts. This game about space bees, and I'm curious to see if this will be a bigger hit for them, a moderate hit, or one of their ones that's not as big of a hit. I mean, every Stonemaier game sells a lot, regardless.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. I'm really interested in playing it. And then number 1 is not new to the list. It was, let's see, it's been on the list for probably about 2 or 3 months now. And
well, it's not going to be Heat, because Heat probably sold out. Heat comes back in stock and sells out. And so I'm looking at the other things on the list. I'm going to guess that Sky Team is doing super popular.
It is not Sky Team.
Ooh, all right. Well, then I'm kind of out, unless it's Nucleum.
It's Nucleum.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Nucleum is number 1. Sold the most copies in October. Yeah. No, November.
November. Sorry. Christmas is here, Santa Claus.
Goodness.
All right, well, that's interesting. Well, cool, folks. Tell us what you think in the comments. What are your reasons? Give us your reasons why these are doing well or not so well. Now, next month, when we take a look at December, we'll really see what the Christmas shopping was, because we know people always wait till the last second to buy stuff.
Yeah, and speaking of, I don't know when this video is going up. If it goes up before December 12th at 11:59 p.m., that's our shipping cutoff to ensure that you get your gifts before Christmas, but it may be beyond that date when this video goes up. But just covering my bases.
You should already have your Christmas shopping done, folks, but yes. All right.
Okay.
All righty. Thank you, Spencer, for coming on board.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. And everyone for watching. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Spencer Williams.
These are the best-selling games of November 2023.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da.